Okay, good evening. So we'll start the class today. So today first we'll try to check our state of mind with reference to Bhagavad Gita. So I will show you the shloka here. So as far as this practical application of Bhagavad Gita is concerned, we are not going to chant or by heart the shlokas. We are going to only practically apply it in our day-to-day life because the karma yoga, what the God has said, the Supreme Father has said, that we are going to implement in our day-to-day life. So first we need to check our state of mind. So here in this actually Bhagavad Gita, it is a conversation between the Supreme Father and Arjuna. Arjuna means the person who wants to seek knowledge to overcome the sorrow. So in this, what he says is, "O Krishna, neither do I desire for victory and nor kingdom and nor pleasures. So what is the use of such a kingdom to us and what is the benefit from such luxuries and even from life itself?" So this state of mind actually indicates our own state of mind where we have almost feeling helpless, hopeless, means there is no scope. Everywhere we are actually bound by all the problems and where we don't know exactly what is the solution. So once we analyze our state of mind, if we know where do we stand, what exactly are we seeking, and once we apply this knowledge, the soul knowledge and the supreme knowledge in combination with the karma philosophy, we will be getting the answers for all our problems. It's not that each problem has a separate solution. Our mind itself will be guiding us for the solution of the problem. Because most of the time we feel ourselves as if all the doors are closed. There is no hope. But actually, for every problem, there is a solution. So, what is the solution? Actually, the soul will be guiding us. So, what is the soul? What is the mind? What is the intellect? All these things I will be covering as we proceed on this path. So, on the first day, what I request you people to do is first analyze what exactly where do you stand? What is your state of mind? What are you exactly seeking? Are you in a state of sorrow or are you in a state of happiness? Or do you want to experience totally beyond the physical? So, once you know where do you stand, and what are your problems and what solutions are you seeking, once you have a clear idea about this, then we'll try to invoke our soul power and see what exactly we can do in our life. So the entire Bhagavad Gita is only teaching us about the soul knowledge, how we can use our soul power, how the soul can be empowered, how the soul will be guiding us towards the right path. So, what do you call in the Bhagavad Gita as dharma? Means the righteous path. So, most of the time we'll be in a fix that what is right and what is wrong because the entire world says something which actually doesn't work in our case. We think that our problem is such a greater magnitude and the solutions what people are offering is not working for us. That's true also because people will be perceiving the problems from their point of view, but in our case, what exactly we are undergoing, the suffering what we are undergoing, the magnitude, the intensity only we can understand. And the solutions will always be simple, but you, due to our tension, will not be able to see us. So once you invoke the soul power, you will get the solution from your own soul itself. Once you start applying it, all the doors will be open and the life will seem to be very easy. Actually, life is very simple and easy. Since we don't invoke the soul power, since we don't empower our mind, we are finding the path as difficult. We are finding the life as very difficult. And we don't know how to maintain our health or the relationships or how about the money what we earn. So once you invoke your soul power, you will be experiencing the health. You will be enjoying the health. As far as the relationships are concerned, now which has become the most complicated part of our life, even the relationships will be harmonious. And what about the money? So now to earn money, we are chasing the money. So once you invoke the soul power, money will start chasing you. So what all the things you want in your life, the health, the relationships, the money, the abundance, everything will start chasing you because you will be focusing only on your actions, and all your actions will be on the righteous path, guided by your soul, where your soul will get the knowledge and power from the Supreme Father. This is actually is the base where you have to understand to proceed on this spiritual path. So spiritual path means it doesn't mean that you have to change the clothes and you have to wear some jole type of thing and go into the forest. No, we will be in our own grihas in the domestic only. We will be doing our jobs. We will be doing whatever we like, but in a soul consciousness stage where you'll always be successful, where you'll always feel everything is easy. So the first step, what we need to do is to experience the treasures given by the Supreme Father, or to invoke the soul power, whatever it may. We need to invest our time. Without investing our time, we cannot experience anything. So now the thoughts what we create is that we don't have time. So we are feeling the shortage of it. We are feeling the pressure of it. So now to experience the abundance of time, we need to replace the negative thoughts with the elevated thoughts. So all these days you're only listening about positivity. But here the Supreme Father is talking about the elevated thoughts. So now whatever classes I'm going to take in future also, you need to follow the WhatsApp group where I will giving the notes in it, which will be typed and will be given in the WhatsApp. So you can go by the text and also the explanation what I give in the Zoom classes. So the elevated thoughts beyond positivity. So suppose if I think if we take one elevated thought, for example, so this is our state of mind. So next today we'll learn about this elevated thought, which is beyond positivity. So the elevated thought is a thought which is in alignment with our true nature, the original nature of the soul. So the waste thought what we create here is that I don't have time. So once you create this thought that I don't have time, you will be feeling the shortage of time. You will have 24 hours, but you will feeling the shortage. And at the end of the day, if you look back and see, you will feel as if you have not done anything, or the day has gone in a routine way, or the problems are still stagnant and we are stuck somewhere. But once you create this thought, once you replace the negative thoughts and the waste thoughts with the elevated thoughts. So elevated thought is a thought which is in alignment with our original nature of the soul. The soul is actually in abundance. The God has created the soul with all the treasures. But whereas the treasure has gone means we have overlapped it, we have buried all those treasures with our negative and waste thoughts. So now we are going to replace all those negative and waste thoughts with the elevated thoughts that I have the treasure of time. So the next thing after this class, what you're supposed to do is you have to check your state of mind, where exactly you stand today. Because even if you go to a doctor also, doctor will first take the report to see where you stand. So are you creating a waste thought? Waste thought is a thought where you keep thinking about the past, future, and about others. So just check up what type of thoughts are you creating. And a negative thought. Negative thought is a thought which is destroying your mind power. I cannot do it. It cannot happen. It is impossible to happen. Kuch hota hi nahi hai. There will not be any change. People are like this. Nothing can be done. So it is actually destroying your soul power. This is a negative thought. So first analyze yourself. Just take some time. I don't ask you to sit separately and keep your spinal cord straight. What we are going to teach is not a physical yoga. It is actually yoga means the soul will be in remembrance of the Supreme Soul, united in union with the Supreme Soul. So it is the mind yoga what we are going to teach you. So first you need to analyze yourself and see whether you're creating more waste thoughts, or whether you're stuck up in the past or in the future, or thinking about others, or the negative thoughts which is destroying your power. Once you have an understanding of what thoughts you are creating, you can share it with me if you feel like, or else you can keep it to yourself also. It's up to you, but you need to replace those thoughts. Once you start replacing those thoughts, a day will come where you will be living in the present. You will not be stuck in the past. You will not be thinking about the future. The future will always create the fear, or you will be unnecessarily thinking about others. So if you live in the present, what is that you're going to experience is in the present, you are going to create an elevated thought where you will be experiencing stability of mind and happiness. Constant stability of mind, sthita prajna. In Bhagavad Gita, what it is called as, in English, it is called as stability of mind. That stability of mind will lead to constant happiness. Now the happiness is fluctuating because you are taking everything from the outside. You are looking at people, you are looking at situations, and all the kachra, the garbage you are taking from outside, you are creating thoughts where it is creating the fluctuations. So now we are going to replace all that garbage with the treasure of thoughts. It is very simple actually. So I will be telling you what are the waste thoughts, what are the negative thoughts, and how to replace it. I will be telling you in the class, as well as I will be typing the text in the group also, so that it will be easy for you to do it. So consciously, during your entire day, any negative thought, any waste thought, once it comes that I don't have time, immediately replace it, that I have the treasure of time. And again, you'll feel the shortage of it. Create a thought that I have the treasure of time. So coming to the practical application, in the morning, you're getting ready to the office. So you will definitely feel the shortage of it. You will feel as if you're rushing to the office. Keep creating the thought that I have the treasure of time. You see the difference. Because most of the working women, this is a problem what they face, that there is shortage of time. We don't have time, whether we'll reach the office on time or not, whether we are going to make up to the meeting on time or not. So many thoughts are there not going on in the mind. So create a thought that I have the treasure of time, so that you'll feel the abundance and the mind will get relaxed. If you create a thought whether I'll be on time or not, whether I'll get the metro or not, whether I'll get the taxi or not, so you will be feeling that pressure in the mind. That is why people keep using the word that there is a lot of pressure. So where is that pressure originating from? It is originating from your own thought, where you're thinking that I may or may not reach the office. I may or may not make it on time. So this is actually creating the pressure in the mind. So you have to be conscious and try to replace it even in the rush of your time. If you're not able to do it also, just pause according to your convenience. Suppose you're traveling by metro or something like that, even you're rushing also, anyhow, you'll be sitting there idle. Just rewind your mind and just go back and see what thoughts you have created, which has created the pressure, so that you can replace it and be conscious at a later date. And during the office hours, while doing the work, it so happens in the office, the boss will give you the work and they will not give us sufficient time. Suppose if the work takes in an ideal situation some 2 hours. So it so happens that within half an hour, they'll come and ask us, that is the work over. So are we not feeling the pressure? So we cannot change the boss. We cannot ask him not to monitor. So what is the best thing we can do is we can only create a thought that I have the treasure of time. So you'll feel the abundance, you'll feel the mind at ease, so that your productivity also will go up. So you can use this thought, elevated thought, in the morning hours, and while going to the office, in the office when you are pressurized because of the time constraints, everywhere you can use it, depending on your own circumstances. So this is the first day. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll start it exactly. So tomorrow is Saturday. So we'll again start on Monday. So I will be giving you some homework where you need to read something and come. That's all. It will just take some 10-20 minutes. No need to spend separate time while traveling, sitting, or just everywhere. Just you can go through that. So first you need to analyze what type of thoughts are you creating, so that you have an idea, and create this thought. Replace it. Okay. Any questions regarding this? Okay, any questions? Suma, sir, any questions regarding this, what we learned today?
No, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
need to apply a lot. Means what
Yes.
what you are thinking, the same thing you are going to replace it. So with what thought you are going to replace it, that we'll be teaching you. That's all.
Yes. Yes,
So
ma'am.
once you start practicing it, a day will come. The way you are naturally creating the negative thought and the waste thought, in the same way, naturally you will be creating these thoughts. You are not putting any effort. You are not attending any classes to create negative thoughts, isn't it? To create a fear, you don't attend any classes. Automatically, that fear is originated with your thoughts, isn't it? In the same way, a day will come where you will be creating all the elevated thoughts. It will become a natural phenomenon. Then you'll experience constant happiness, bliss, satisfaction, and all those divine qualities, the divine rays will be emanating from you. People will experience in your company. So you will enjoy the relationship. They will be enjoying your company. So you'll totally find the difference. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, any questions from your side? Okay, so this is for today. So Saturday, Sunday, practice this thought. Some more text I will keep posting in the group. So keep following it. So whatever I say, you will have a little bit of text in the group so that you will not forget what I have said. And I will also put the recording also.
Okay.
But
Thank you, ma'am.
investing of time is mandatory. Without investing your time, you cannot do anything in your life.
Absolutely.
But the treasure of time is always there with everybody. But we are making it a shortage or suffocating with our own thoughts that there's no time, no time. So we are feeling as if the time is pushing us. Now, once you start creating this thought, you will feel that as if you're owner of this treasure. The time will not push you. You will not feel the pressure. You will feel you're the owner. You are the owner of the time. You are the dictating. You will be dictating the time. Clear? Something new you have learned? Or anyhow,
Yes.
as usual, the old stuff?
No.
No. Okay. Is it easy?
Yes.
Yes. So even further classes also will be further easy, will be interesting, will be giving some references. I will not teach all the 700 shlokas. We'll only tell you those shlokas. No need to again repeat, no need to chant, no need to by heart. You only need to remember these thoughts. So don't put pressure on the mind. It's a very simple thought. Every day, one thought. Once you get familiar with all the thoughts, it will become a natural phenomenon. Then we'll go to Ramayana, Mahabharata, the spiritual significance. What exactly are they teaching us? And how to use it in our domestic life, in the office, how to deal with the boss, how to deal with relationships. So all these things we'll understand with reference to all these scriptures. Okay, Suma, any questions from your side?
No, ma'am. I think I'm clear. Thank you.
Clear? Okay,
Yeah.
then. So let us call the thank you. We'll again
Thank
meet on Monday, 6 o'clock.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.